Okay, now I can. This merchant is like the hardest kind of boss in the game, it seems, because I can't seem to reach him. We tried it last time as well, and he keeps moving away. Oh my god. Why? I think he doesn't like me. But wait, what? Oh, this is a quest.
Boindale unwraps his dwarf cheese again and cooks it on the fire. When he offers you a piece, you take it.
I knew we'd make a dwarf of
It
you in
smells
the
like
end.
socks.
You chew on the cheese so you don't have to answer. It tastes
Okay.
better than you first thought.
Go to fellow.
You arrive at a small, bustling village. One thing is clearly missing from the lively scene. The sound of metal on metal from the village smithy that would normally be heard above everything else at this time of day. A dour, grim-looking man is sitting in front of the forge.
Sock cheese.
His
Yeah.
expression brightens as he sees you, and he jumps to his feet.
Dear dwarves, could I interest you in helping me in my workshop for a day?
The man's expression is somewhere between desperation and hope. As you don't answer immediately, he continues.
1,000
Of
gold
course,
pieces.
be royally rewarded for your work. I can offer
For
you
100.
100
Okay.
gold
That's
pieces.
a little less. What happened to your arm? All right then, I'll help you. I'll help you, but only for better pay. I mean, he's kind of desperate and hopeful. And he sounds a little bit old, so I don't want to take his stuff. So I'll just say, all right then,
I'll help you. I worked in a forge for a while.
You
Take
modestly
his swords.
conceal that in this case,
Yeah.
a while means almost
Yeah,
a
if there
whole
was an
human
option.
lifetime.
Nah.
A little later, you are standing in the workshop, examining the smith's inferior tools, while he fires up the forge and prepares everything for the job, as well as he can, with just one good arm. You weren't able to persuade the twins to help you. As warriors, they'd rather go hunting, Boindale declared. But you think it's more probable that you'll find them drinking beer. But you don't care. You're excited about being able to smith again after such a long time. Hours later, you have forgotten everything around you. The heat of the forge, the sweat on your warm skin, the play of the flames. You're in your element and work as if in a trance. The smith left the workshop ages ago with a satisfied grin on his face.
Wait, I'm talking to you.
You look up in surprise. Everything but the beating of the hammer had ceased to exist, and you didn't notice that someone has come in.
Can you do it?
You immediately dislike the middle-aged man. He sounds you out so doggedly with his light grey eyes that it feels as though he wants to look right through you and into your deepest thoughts. The man points to two horses.
Those two, in 1 hour.
I'm to shoot these horses, no problem. What's the deal with the
With the
horses?
forge hammer in your hand, you play dumb. You blink and look back and forth between the horses and the man.
What's the deal with the horses?
You expect the man to fly off the handle, but you feel even more uneasy when he asks you quietly and very slowly to please re-shoe the two horses.
Why would I shoot his horses though?
These two need shoeing? No problem.
The man doesn't look convinced, but you get to work with confidence. Two more armed men are standing next to the horses, sizing you up.
Great stream, man. Thank you. Why is this game so epic? Well, that's a very good question. Wait, give me a moment. I'm stuck in my green screen. Okay, I was stuck on my green screen. Why is this game so epic? Well, I don't know if the game itself is epic because I've just played like an hour or so. But so far, I'm pretty pleased. And this is... The man got attacked by green screen. Yes. I have like this green screen attached to my chair. And it's stuck on my how do you say, my hoodie. I'm not sure what you call this in English. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm not sure what you call this thing in English, like your thing you put over your head. But it was like stuck on it. So about this game, it's like a game made from the books by Markus Heitz called the Dwarves. And wait, I think I'll just have to choose one of these.
So, you're mercenaries, I take it.
You're only trying to engage in conversation, but the man looks at you incredulously, as if he didn't expect dwarves to be able to talk.
Something
Whoa!
like that.
Racist!
Got lots of work? Oh, do you know anything about the armies of orcs from the south?
There goes my
Can't
Siri.
complain.
The man's tone makes it clear that the conversation has
I said racist and Siri started talking.
the work in silence. As the leader of the mercenaries pays you, you have the feeling that he is trying to transfix you with his eyes.
Hey Sandra, thank you so much
The
for following.
workshop without a word.
I appreciate it. Did I finish? Did I finish my answer to you? Sorry, I'm over here and over here and over here and over here all the time. I think I have some kind of ADHD, but I think I was saying that this was based on the books by Markus Heitz. Not sure if you know him. And it is very similar to Lord of the Rings, but in a whole different kind of story. So if you have time left on the day or in a week or maybe a few hours per week, I really recommend buying one of the books of Markus Heitz, especially this one, like the Dwarves, the first one, and just start reading from there. They're really good sci-fi books. We can't complain. The man's tone makes it clear that the conversation ended here. You carry the work silence. The leader of the mercenaries pays you. He's trying to transfix you with his eyes. I think these guys are up to no good. Follow the men in secret. Concentrate on the rest of your work. Follow the men in secret. Concentrate the rest of your work. I think I'll follow
The
them.
men join a larger group of horsemen, more than a dozen, outside the village. You stay hidden and listen.
Not here in the village. Go. Search the road between here and Clintarligan.
The other mercenaries nod and the group rides off. You can't make head nor tail of what's going on here, but you don't like it. You tell the twins about your encounter, and they decide to be especially vigilant over the next days. You spend the night in the smith's house and move on the next morning.
So they... I don't know. I think they may be kind of suspicious. I can move this camera. This is too bad. Like, here. Normally you have to go like right down here. But it doesn't work. So I just have to click on this quest and then go up. And then I can... Wait, I cannot go down. I cannot go down at all. I can only go up. The only way is up. I have to move over here. Will do, for sure. Narration gets me kind of hyped too. Yeah. I really recommend trying it out. And the narration is in this game is kind of good. I didn't expect it because it is like an adaptation and it... Markus Heitz, like the Dwarven books, they are semi-popular, I guess. Not many people know them, but in the like book world, you know, you also have music business and music business world, and because I produce music, I know of DJs that are not
Axeldale
popular.
is shrouded
you know?
in
I'll
an
continue.
eerie silence as you approach. There's not a single fishing boat on the river, and many of the houses are now just burnt-out ruins.
The big-nosed beasts have made a grim job of it. Seems they don't like fish.
Boendal gives his brother a reproachful look. There are dead bodies everywhere, but it seems to you that there should be more of them. For a brief moment, you hope that the villagers had fled. But then you realize that the orcs were probably hungry after their victory, and your stomach turns.
Oh.
Boendal lays a hand on your shoulder.
Let's go. There's nothing more we can do for these people. But maybe there are others we can help.
Those people became food. Nice, that's a good thing. The only way is up indeed. Yep, you're right. Oh, and what I was gonna say to summarize, like... I guess it's... How do you say it? Like kind of niche? In a niche sort of way?
Once you reach the top of the hill above Goodwater, you can see what is left of the village. The sea of red-roofed tiles has given way to a forest of burnt black ruins. Shattered wooden planks and bent iron bars are all that is left of the gate.
Oh,
Couldn't
damn.
save them. Even the reinforced gate.
Okay, so in the first chapter, like before, Tungdale reinforced the gate of this town, but it didn't work. Apparently.
You see a light through the trees some way from the path. It inevitably brings to mind your encounter with the woodcutters.
Thinking about it, they do deserve it. Beating up people is not part of a
You
mission.
must confess that you'd have liked to have taught the woodcutters a lesson. But Boendal is right.
Beating up humans is not our mission.
But
A harsh glance from you and Boendal silences Boindil. You continue on your way with a furious Boindil trailing behind.
This guy's always furious. He's always angry.
Why are the Magus' vaults here in the middle of nowhere? And why does the Lord of Yonendar live in a vault and not in a castle?
It's to do with the magical fields that spread out under Girdlegard, so the 5 magical realms are found where the fields are at their strongest.
And that's why he lives in the vaults? To be closer to the underground magic?
No, it's more to do with security.
Oh, okay.
200 students of magic and a source of almost unlimited magical energy. The Magus thought that an underground vault was a more suitable place to train than Master Nudin's tower in the middle of Parista.
I also like that this game plays like a book, sort of. If you know what I mean. It also plays like a book. You know what I mean? Every step there's a possibility to encounter something. It's not like, oh, I have moved from over here, you know, to over here and nothing happened. It's not like that. At every point something can happen. Almost there. We made it.
I don't like it here. All this hocus pocus is bad news. Us dwarves know that and keep well away, just as Vracus commanded. I hope you know that too.
I cannot perform magic, and I've never attempted to. Nevertheless, please show respect. Remember that it was Lot Yonan who took me in and saved me.
Now then, it would seem that the tongue of the learned one becomes somewhat haughtier, and his sentences doth wind most strangely as we verily approach the vaults.
You can't help but grin guiltily. With a beseeching glance at the twins, you step into the area in front of the vaults. Seeing no one there you might greet, you and your companions enter your old home through the open gate.
So the gate was already opened. That's not good. Woodcutters, yep. We encountered them in the last stream. And they weren't very nice to Tungdale. And then I chose an option in his
Who the hell built this
dialogue.
tunnel?
And
Boendal
they
examines the crumbling
kinda
roof
beat him
with
up.
a mixture of disbelief and indignation.
Be quiet. I want to surprise them.
Is that such a good idea? What if we give your master such a shock that he casts a spell on us? I don't want to be turned into a mouse or a bar of soap.
It is unusually
soap.
quiet in the vaults, but the smell of dinner is in the air. You imagine Frala looking up at you from her cooking pot in the kitchen and smiling.
Ah, there's boiled and roasted meat for dinner. Come on.
That's no reason to go and get ourselves turned into something weird. We'll stay here until you're finished with your little game.
They do nothing the whole time. Every time I enter something like a town or at the top with the Gurren. Now at this vault, they do nothing unless there's a fight going on. They just stay there. And I guess it's kinda what the game is supposed to do, but that's a little bit weird. Yeah. that's just a little bit weird. Silence him. Silence who? False. Vrackus is god. Yep. Vrackus is the dwarven god. Can I talk to him?
Only Longans will build like this. They've cut through the strata with no concern for the veins. That's obvious. Even to a warrior like me.
Ah, the warmth has dried out the strata and made them all crumbly. Even the wooden beams won't hold the roof up for much longer.
Tungdil, have you found your Magus yet?
No, not yet. I'll keep looking.
Yup. Keep looking. I also like the voices. Because Tungdil is like raised by humans, he also talks a little bit like a human. But these dwarves, of course, are raised by dwarves. So, they did a good job there. Okay, let's see, where do we go? Kitchen first, I guess. No one here. Doesn't really say anything good if no one is here. Nothing clickable.
You don't know the man coming out of Lot Yonan's study. His robes identify him as a famulus of Nudin the Knowledge Lusty. You have a bad feeling. The quiet vaults, the open gate, the strange famulus. Your hand moves to the handle of your axe before you address him.
Greetings. What are you doing here? And where is Master Lot
I
Yonan?
hope so too.
Ah, another one.
Forced choke! Darth Vader? Is that you? Whoa, okay.
Don't even think of using magic, or I'll lodge this pretty piece of steel in your brain.
It takes the famulus a few seconds to comprehend the situation
he's
suddenly
still
found
alive.
himself in. He seems to weigh up his options for a moment before he breathes out and the tension leaves his body.
All right. I won't use magic.
What happened here?
What happened here? Where is everyone?
For a while, the famulus seems to be playing with the idea of being stubborn. Bowendahl pushes a little harder on the end of the crow's beak, and the tip penetrates the skin. Blood seeps out.
They're gone. Dead.
A school full of magi destroyed without any signs of struggle? Lies.
The facts seem stacked against it, but you cling on to this faint hope.
Lot Yonan's famuli were already in Parista. There were only novices left. We made easy work of them. The Elfar, Syntharas, he insisted on being part of the raid after he found out that you grew up here.
Sorry.
He opened the gates and killed most of those here before they even knew what was happening.
Well,
In your mind's
Great.
eye, you see a pale face appearing from the darkness. You saw what Elfar are capable of in Greenglade. You push the thought to the back of your mind and try to keep a clear head.
where's Lot Yonan?
Lot Yonan. Where is he?
Lot Yonan.
Nodon killed him. He killed all of them in Parista. There's no one left in Girdlegard who can take on the last Magus.
You're saying that someone took on all 6 of the magi at once and defeated them? Ridiculous.
5 Magi. My master Nudin is Nodon the Doublefold, the Lord of the Perished Land and soon to be Lord of
They are
Girdlegard.
gone crazy, mate.
He killed the masters, and the apprentices followed
Nudin
soon
bad,
after.
yup.
They're all gone, and he changed the magic field so that only we can use them.
Fudging Elfar.
An icy hand grabs your heart. It's impossible that there's only a single Magus left, and he's not fighting against, but for
So
the
they all
Perished
dead.
Land.
If you read the books, you know that they... Oh wait, yeah, I don't really want to spoil if you guys still want to read the books. But let's just say they all went somewhere, did a sort of spell with each other to protect the land, and something there happened. Yep. Who are you?
Why
What
are you
doing
snooping
here?
around in Lot Yonan's
Just
study?
told
What are
you.
you looking for?
Who he is, but...
I'm looking for artifacts that Lot Yonan, when he was in Parista, claimed he had forgotten and left in a cupboard. And for the books that were stolen from Greenglade. I'm guessing You're the dwarves that stole the books.
What does your master want with the artifacts and the books?
I don't know. He commands, we obey. He's going to be very displeased. I did find a bag in the cupboard, but it didn't contain the right objects.
I've had enough of your lies. They're alive. Lot Yonan escaped and has gathered his apprentices, Frala, and the others around him to fight against Nodon. We just have to find them.
I don't think so.
The war was over before you even noticed it had begun. Nodon cannot be stopped. He is on his way here and will just...
Blah, blah. We will leave immediately. This news is of great importance to the Council of Dwarves.
I'm not going anywhere. I have to find my friends and I...
What?
Orcs! Lots of them!
What? Kill his head, yeah, he just did. Oh, okay, another fight.
On my way.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Yeah!
Huh? Where's his... Hey, why are you doing nothing? Go, 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 go.
As good as done.
Friendly fire. Friendly fire too. That didn't do it. Where's this?
What is it?
Oh, here he is.
They're hitting me pretty hard! I need help over here!
Oh, they're coming over here too. Killing 30 orcs is kind of hard when I friendly fire on Tungdil. Tungdil is gonna be butchered.
Bites the dust. Say goodbye forever.
I think Tungdil needs to move over here. Switch spots, mate.
On my way.
Switch spots, mate. Switch spots, mate.
I'm with you!
I didn't hit you very hard.
Tungdil's
But
been dead.
Ruckus!
Was no smart move on my part. That was no smart move on my part. Okay, let's try this again, okay?
Like and subscribe for more.